Okay, so paper two, section B this time, development gap. You could get asked a question about fair trade. So you need to know about fair trade and how it reduces the development gap. In other words, how does it reduce, let's say, the poverty levels, and how does it improve people's quality of life in much poorer parts of the world? So very quickly, in terms of farmers in much more poorer countries, they don't really get a fair deal on, let's say, the goods that they produce or whatever they're farming. That's because HICs dominate the global market for trade. So I'm just giving you a bit of background that you might want to quickly talk about. But quickly, what is fair trade? It's an international organization that helps secure a fair price for farmers, okay? And that's what you want to quickly mention in one line. Let's go into some quick things that you can talk about. I always think of it as in two ways you can talk about it. So 2 points you need to remember. The first one is that actually make sure you say that it allows workers to get a guaranteed fair price. Then how would you develop that idea? Guaranteed fair price, which is much more better than the rate, which is what most people get in the world. How does it reduce the development gap? Once you say that point, you want to quickly say your point and then finish off the question. You'd say that the farmers can use this extra income, okay, that will go towards buying better quality essentials, including food and water. And then if they get better quality, let's say, food and water, that will improve, let's say, their diets. Let's say it will reduce the risk of disease because they've got cleaner water, and that improves their overall quality of life. That is 2 marks there. You'd go on to maybe another idea about fair trade. If it comes up as a 4 or a 6 marker, you'd say that actually with fair trade, there is an additional premium that, let's say, shoppers may shoppers may pay. That extra bit that shoppers may pay will go towards things such as, like, projects, community projects. Give an example of a country. In Ghana, you could easily talk about, the fair trade premium has definitely helped community projects where, let's say, they've installed wells, or they've opened up, let's say, community clinics, or even the extra money can go towards stuff like seeds and machinery, okay, helping farmers out there. You could criticize it. I don't think you'll ever need to, but you could say, however, the drawbacks are that fair trade might not be as successful because people don't actually need to pay for fair trade goods. Like, if I'm at the supermarket, I don't need to buy the bananas that's fair trade. I could just buy the other type of bananas. So you could talk about little drawbacks, saying how that, it might not always work. Okay.